Hi friends, this is Chandrasekhar Panda. Welcome to you to my channel Pharmaceutical Updates. And myself is Chandrasekhar Panda, having 14 years of experience in QA. So today we will discuss what is GDP, good documentation practices, and what is the importance of GDP in pharmaceutical. So let's start. What is document? A piece of written, printed or electronics matter that provides informations or evidence or proof of any activity that serves as an official record. So any piece of written, printed, electronics which provides us the information about the proof that any activity has performed is called as document. Then why good documents are required in pharmaceutical? If it is not documented, it did not happen, and we document to provide written proof that something happened. For regulatory requirement and business reason, intent of making quality product or cost saving improvements. To compliance with Foods and Drugs Administration's FDA, good laboratory practices, the regulations 21 Code of Federal Regulation Part 58, as well as good manufacturing practices regulations for drugs and medical devices 21 CFR Part 211 and 820 requires the use of good documentation practice. So these are the regulatory requirements to follow the good documentation practice. Good documentation practice apply to everyone who documents activity related to CGMP, that current good manufacturing practices. So it is while documenting anything, we have to follow that current good manufacturing, we have to follow the GDP. A key to good documentation practice is to consider these questions each time you record your data. So while recording your data, you have to keep in mind that whether the data is true, whether the data is accurate, whether the data is timely written, whether it is legible. So these four questions we have to ask always. Is the data is true? Is the data is accurate? Is it timely? Is it legible? Then what is good manufacturing practice GMP? It is a system for ensuring that products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standard. It is designed to minimize the risk involved in any pharmaceutical production that cannot be eliminated through testing the final product. What is current good manufacturing practices? The letter C stands for current, reminding manufacturers that they must employ technologies and systems that are up to date in order to comply with the regulations. That means always we have to follow the current practices. So this small c stands, C for current. What is standard operating procedure SOP? A standard operating procedure SOP is a set of written instructions that document a routine or repetitive activity which is followed by employee in an organization. Instructions to be followed for good documentation practices GDP in pharmaceutical. So what are the instructions which we should follow in pharmaceutical? Write what you do what is written. Write what you do. That means whatever we are doing, we have to write that. And whatever is and as per instruction, we have to document our things. Write what you do what is written. Document shall be made clearly readable, legible, accurate, prompt and consistent with waterproof non-fadable writing instrument so that information cannot be erased or changed and easy to understand. All documents or data should be written, signed and dated with permanent ink pen. Dates shall be written on the document in the pattern of DDMMYY, that's date, month and year, or DDMMYYYY, and the time used for 24 hours clock. No AM or PM shall be used. Time format shall be as hour, minute, and whatever applicable time format shall be hour, minute and second. Any mistake while recording the data during operation should not be corrected with whitener, eraser and overwriting on the same. So while documenting anything, if we have made some mistake, then we should not use whitener or eraser, or we should not do any overwriting on the document. In such case, the wrong word is to be cancelled with horizontal cut line, striking off the single line, that wrong entry, wrong, or rewrite the correct word with ink pen. So whenever we have to cancel the wrong word, we have to strike off that incorrect thing, we have to strike off, and we have to put our initial and we have to write the correct thing. After cancellations and necessary correction, the concerned person should put the valuable reason, if applicable, with signature and date. So after cancellation or after making the necessary correction, the person has to sign and date for that strike off and write the correct one. The reasons such as entry error, calculation error, printing error, transcription error, typographical error, etc. can be used as applicable and as suitable. If sufficient space is not available for writing the reasons, corrections shall be numbered sequentially from 01 and the same shall be described at the bottom of respective page by concerned person with signature and date. For example, you have made or somebody has made one or more than 2 or 3 wrong entries in a single page. That means they have to correct that, and they have to sequentially mention that in the bottom of the page, like this is the wrong entry for serial number 1, this is for serial number 2, this is for serial number 3, etc. Document entries should be done only by authorized person for that operation, and don't use pencil for writing the document or data. So we should not use pencil while making an entry in the document or data. Where the inkjet or ribbon, any other printer are used for presenting the data, the printer must be dark, clear, readable, etc. All computer generated reports must be reviewed, signed and dated. That means the printing which we are using for a routine use, routine documenting the things, it should be, the print should be dark, clear, readable. Then preferably documents shall be prepared on A4 size paper, that for batch manufacturing record BMR and batch packing record BPR, analytical worksheet, qualification documents, validation protocols or other CGMP documentation. Photocopy of any documents without stamp shall be considered as uncontrolled document. That means without stamp, if you will use something, then it is considered as uncontrolled document. Use of thermal paper for printing documentation is to be avoided wherever required for printout. Clear photocopy duly signed and dated shall be attached. Ditto marks shall not be used for documentation. That means when we have to write the same thing repeatedly, we should not use ditto mark. You have to write the things repeatedly. Suppose one column, suppose there are 3 to 4 columns, more than 10 columns, and every columns we have to write okay in the remark column. So we should not use ditto. We have to write okay like that for all the columns whenever required. Bracketing shall not be done for documentation. In case issued document requires entry of additional data, information, addition of text matter which is not provided in the document, same shall be written legibly and shall be initiated by the person making the entry. Whenever more than one option is available, encircle or tick the options which one is applicable, that batch manufacturing record, analytical worksheet, etc. Suppose more than one option is available, okay, not okay, compliance, does not compliance, so you have to encircle or you have to tick mark the correct one. So what are the do's? The standard operating procedure shall be prepared to make the work simple, understanding the subject, and for systematic working. The display copy of the SOP should be available in the designated area near the equipment and instrument. Always use approved or current formats or data sheets for recording the data. What are the, in case of any change or clarity or amendments related to procedure practical applicability as mentioned in the standard operating procedure, consult the concerned supervisor or department head. Always follow the procedure mentioned in the standard operating procedure for effective and good documentation. If required, a remark shall be entered for any incorrect entries by the concerned operator or supervisor. Always maintain online documentation first, perform the activity, then immediately document the same to achieve errorless document. So what don'ts? Don't bypass any step of the standard operating procedure to make work easy. Don't use any other method or procedure in place of the written approved procedure without discuss in case a better way of executing the procedure with the concerned supervisor, department head, and implement only on the revision of the SOP. Don't document the activity before or without performing the activity. Don't keep any column blank. All cells provided for the recording of data shall be filled. When a particular point is not applicable, it should be written as not applicable NA in the space provided for the data entry, and nil in case of quantitative data entry not required. Use dash is prohibited. If there is any blank space after recording the data on a paper, it has to be cancelled by striking off from left top corner to the right bottom corner with NA followed by sign and date. Don't write any details in a sheet of paper or palm. Don't write any record in vernacular language, that is in local or certain regional or professional speak language. Don't handle documents in an unsystematic way. So thank you for watching this video. Please read, share and comment if you like it. Bye.